Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted in a bit. I've just been really busy. I'm going to try to be posting a lot more than I was, or that I have. I haven't posted in a couple months actually. So I apologize about that. Today we are ranking, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be ranking all the Call of Duty games from worst to best. We're going to start from worst. There's a couple Call of Duties I haven't played. Like I didn't play World at War. I didn't play, fuck. Which one did I play? I didn't play the first or second actual Call of Duty games, but I played the rest of them. None of them were. I don't think any Call of Duty games are really horrible. That's not true. There's some that aren't the best, but they're not, like, I don't know, bad. They're not horrible, but they're not good, is the way I see it. But we're going to jump right into the ranking. To start our list off, we're going to put Advanced Warfare dead last. The campaign was boring. Multiplayer was kind of ass. It just, I don't want to spend much time talking about the game. It wasn't a good game, let's be real. It wasn't a horrible game. I mean, I did enjoy the multiplayer sometimes. Like, there were some times I would hop on and be okay. But, yeah, it wasn't anything to write home about. It wasn't anything really that great. So that's why it's going to be dead last. Next, we're going to do Infinite Warfare. And I don't enjoy the futuristic games of Call of Duty, not going to lie. It wasn't a bad game. The campaign was decent. The multiplayer I enjoyed for what it was. I thought the guns were too strong, too weak. I don't know. I don't like the futuristic games. So right off the bat, they're going to be lower on the list. Plus the boring campaign. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't good. Like, we've seen so much better campaigns in many better Call of Duty games. But that's probably just why it's going to be this low on the list. But, yeah. So, next we're going to put Call of Duty Ghosts. Honestly, this was a bad game. I'm going to be straight up. This was not a good game. What saved it from being in last place, it was the campaign. Honestly, Ghost is probably my favorite campaign of any Call of Duty game I've ever played. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. I'm just going to be focusing mainly on I'm not going to really talk about the zombie modes of any games. I mean, I'll mention it probably, but I'm going to be focusing on the campaign and the multiplayer, because those are kind of like the two main things for Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But yeah, Ghost wasn't a bad game. The campaign was really good, really entertaining. I enjoyed the entire thing. I actually played the campaign a good amount of times. Multiplayer was ass, dude. It was not good. It wasn't good at all. It was so... The maps kind of were trash. Nothing really too exciting. They didn't have a wide selection of guns like I'd prefer. That's actually a problem with a couple Call of Duty games. They're not bad games themselves, but I prefer a larger selection of guns and other shit. I can say the camos in the game for the guns, like there's a pink camouflage camo that I enjoyed, and I bought the poly camo, which was nice. The camos weren't bad. That's another thing that's might be saving it a little bit from being last. The camos were not bad at all. Better than a lot of camos we've got in Call of Duty games. A lot of Call of Duty games, I don't know, the camos are just not my thing. Some of them look nice on the gun in-game, and some of them don't. And a lot of them are just really boring. I like the wider selection of them so I can see what looks good on each gun, you know what I mean? Because even your favorite cameras might not look good on a certain gun. It's just kind of how it works. But yeah, the campaign is definitely a saver, and it saved it from being dead last. Next, I'm going to have to put probably World at War. I heard it was a good game. Clips I've seen of it looked like a good game. I mean, I heard the multiplayer was pretty decent. The story mode campaign, whatever you want to call it, was pretty good. But just because I personally never played it, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, and I can't really rank it much higher. So yeah, the next is going to be Call of Duty 2 for the same reason. Campaign I heard was good. The multiplayer was, I actually heard that was excellent. One of the best we've ever gotten in Call of Duty, or really any game. But again, never played it. Not gonna spend much time talking about it, or really can't really rank it much higher just because I've never personally played it. But yeah, it was a decent game. It wasn't horrible. Next we're probably going to do Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, I think, was so underrated. It was one of my favorite Call of Duty games that I personally owned. I enjoyed pretty much every second of it. I'm gonna mention the zombies. Zombies wasn't bad. It wasn't even almost the best zombies we've ever gotten in a Black Ops game or really any game. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed playing it. The multiplayer was okay. Wasn't anything great. I was annoyed that they didn't do a campaign mode, because the campaign mode is one of my favorite parts of Call of Duty game. But what are you gonna do? As in all, the guns were good, the camos were good. I know it's a very futuristic game, just like the other ones, so that's another reason why it's kind of low. But I enjoyed the game all around. It wasn't bad. Next we'd have to put Modern Warfare 3, mainly because it was a disappointment. Because of how good Modern Warfare 2 was, everyone expected it to be really freaking good, and it basically was just a copy of Modern Warfare 2. There wasn't really anything new. The story was okay. The campaign was fine, I guess. The multiplayer was decent. I mean, it's a Call of Duty game. It's not horrible. But it was nothing special. It was quite a letdown, actually, after such a good game. Wasn't a bad game, wasn't a good game. It was just okay. It was there. It was that's why I can't really rank it any higher. It really disappointed everyone. I mean, it's not a bad game at all. It's just nothing special. Next, we're gonna do the first ever Call of Duty. I've never played this one. I haven't seen much on it. I've seen like bits and pieces of the campaign. I believe there was only a campaign. I don't think there was a multiplayer or any other modes in it. I could be wrong though. I don't think I am, but I could be. I had to rank it a little high just because it started it all. It's why we have all these other great Call of Duty games. So that's just why I had to rank it a little high. I never played it, so I couldn't, in right conscience, place it any higher than I did. Just because it's kind of just there. I mean, I've never myself played it, so I can't really put it any higher. I don't know. Next, we're probably going to do Black Ops 3. This is another really futuristic game. It wasn't a bad game. The free running mode, this is the 4th mode. There's a bunch of shit, excuse my language, to do in this game. That's why it's pretty high. The free running mode was really fun. The zombies mode wasn't bad. The multiplayer was decent. I didn't play the campaign actually, but of what I've heard about it, it was pretty good. So it's a pretty solid game. I just can't rank it any higher, mainly because I haven't really played much of the campaign. I didn't play it too much. The multiplayer is pretty decent though, and that's why it's where it is basically. Because I didn't play much of the campaign. I don't think I played any of the campaign, actually. Next, we're going to do the first Modern Warfare game. I don't have the first Modern Warfare game with me. I have the first Modern Warfare Remastered with me. It came with you can see that. It came in a 2-pack with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I already talked about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It's pretty shit. Call of Duty Modern Warfare was good. It was a good game. It was solid. The multiplayer was good. The campaign was good. Everything was good. It's a really solid Call of Duty game. One of the better ones, I'd say. It's just a little overshadowed because of how good the second Modern Warfare 2 was. It was a good game though. That's why it's as high as it is. I enjoyed it. I don't know. It was really good. Next, I'd have to put Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't know about everyone, but I was a little disappointed in this game from playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the one that came out. I think it might have been 2018 or 19. I don't know. It was quite a disappointment. There's like 6 maps. The multiplayer is decent. I haven't played the campaign yet. I got it for Christmas, so it's. But what I've heard of it, it's pretty good. I noticed my game at least has a lot of bugs. Sometimes I go into games and it just kind of. Sometimes it just closes the game altogether, or it does random shit and glitches, and it's just a lot. One thing I can't say, and I've ranked it this high, is the zombies. The zombies is absolutely excellent. Probably my favorite zombies I've ever played. I haven't played much of zombies just because I never had a care to. Never really was interested in any of that. But I played a little bit with my friends, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty solid game other than the glitches. I think over time, over the game's lifespan, they're going to add more maps and fix all the bugs and shit. And basically just make the game better. I hope they add more variety of guns. Like they have, I don't know, like I wish they had more rifles, more submachine guns, all that shit. I wish they just had more, really. But I hope everything gets, they're probably going to add more maps, add more guns, all that shit, hopefully throughout the game's life cycle. So I'm looking forward to that, but as of right now, I can't really rank it any higher. It was, I think they rushed it out because the new systems are coming out. That's what I think. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I believe. Next, we're going to do Black Ops 1. It was a decent game. I played the multiplayer a lot, and I played the campaign a decent amount. Actually, it was one of the Call of Duties I played a good amount of everything. It was decent. I mean, the campaign was really good. The multiplayer was okay. I believe there was a zombies mode in that one, I believe. I didn't play it, so we're not going to really talk much about that. But it was a decent game. It was a good start to the Black Ops series, I guess. That's all I can really say. It was a good game. It was really decent. It was a lot better than many of the games that are on the list. Next, I'd have to do Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's a really good game. I think that might be the best Black Ops out of all of them together, combined, whatever you want to say. Campaign was superb. Multiplayer was excellent. The variety of guns was good. The camos for all the guns was good. Everything in the game was just really good. It was a really good game. One thing I can say is it got old kind of fast. Like, I played it for a long period of time, but it's a really good game, but it's not one I'm going to go out of my way to play again. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's one of my favorite Call of Duty games of all time, but I'm not going to go out of my way to play it again. Next I'm going to do the new Modern Warfare. It was probably one of my favorite Call of Duty games. The campaign was really good. I didn't play much of the co-op operation or whatever the hell it was. I think I played 2 or 3 matches or games of that, and it's okay. It's nothing special. The multiplayer, that is really good. Really, really good. Probably my favorite part of the entire game was the multiplayer. It had a really large variety of gun skins and cool gun skins for that, which I enjoyed. I don't think there was any gun skin in the game that didn't look good on the gun. Plus, it introduced I think it's not to call it a black market, but it's kind of a black market kind of thing, where you can buy camos like that aren't actually in the game. You can buy them and put them on your guns. It's really cool. It's a really cool idea, and I'm glad they continued that to the Cold War. Oh, they didn't, but they kind of did. But it's a pretty solid game. That game introduced Warzone and made it free for everyone to play, which I think they should have done for Blackout and Black Ops 4. I think that would have made a lot more people into it, and it would have got a lot bigger. That's another reason why I think Black Ops 4 was underrated, because no one really played much of the Battle Royale. But Warzone's pretty decent. I mean, I'm not the greatest at Warzone. It's a lot different than anything else in Call of Duty, so it takes a lot of getting used to. I play a lot of Plunder in Warzone, and I enjoy that. It's pretty fun. I don't play much of the Battle Royale, but when I do, I generally enjoy myself. So it's a good game. And first, but certainly by far the best of all time, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2. This is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. I know a lot of people agree with me on this one. It's just a really solid game. The campaign was so good. Only campaign I think is better is Ghosts, and we're not going to talk about Ghosts because that was a shitty game, even though the campaign was so good. But I really enjoyed the campaign. The multiplayer was excellent. You can play by yourself. You can play with friends. It's just so much fun. You can play with your family. It's really fun. It's a really clean, fun game. I don't believe there was a third mode. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I haven't played it in quite a bit. But it's brilliant. It's the best Call of Duty game of all time, in my opinion. I don't see how any game could do better. There's been a lot of good ones since, but none as good as that one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more of other shit and stuff. I've just been really busy. School started up again. I got a lot of other shit to do. Started my streaming on Twitch. Go watch that. I believe it's, shit, I don't remember what it is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to, post a lot more videos. They're probably gonna be just clips of gameplay and shit, and maybe me doing story times over top of it. Maybe, I'm gonna do some vlogs, probably, like family game night and shit. That'll be fun, and just stuff like that. It's gonna be a variety of different stuff on the channel. I'm sure I'll have more story times. I'm sure I'll do more reaction videos. But the main thing is I'm going to try to be posting a lot more again. That's the main story, I guess. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. I don't know. Let's set a like goal for like 5 likes. I know it's not much, but my channel's not really that big. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, do what you gotta do, man. Share the video with your friends. I know it might have been a little boring just because you just got to see me the whole time, but I think that makes it more personal. I don't know. Have a good night, everybody.